First up, I want to introduce Mr. Ron Kimmel.
Hey!
He is King Neptune. This is his tournament. He sponsored it. He's making it happen, and I want to thank him for getting us going because this has been a blast. Ron Kimmel, King Neptune, from what's the name of the Francis Scott Key. He was an officer commander on submarine for a long time, and this is his dream. Okay? And let's see, who else we have with
This is here because not of me, but him.
Yeah.
and several other folks. So over here we have Brent, our superintendent, and this is also a big chunk him as well. And David Olson, our mayor, is going to show up sometime. He's responsible for the pool. He'll be here too. I'll introduce him when he shows up. And with that, let's get going. Three, two, one, go. Through the first hoop. Second going down. Through the second hoop. Third hoop. Second going down again. Fourth hoop. Fifth hoop. Surface. Now they're going to go back. Okay, they had 47 seconds to get over there until they got surface. 40 seconds. Okay, back through that loop 5. Up through loop 4. Back through loop 3. Up through loop 2. And time. Three, two, one, go. Okay, they're going across to grab the first grid, pushing it across, Keep going. Points, 5 points. Notice, remember, they have to get them in order. And 5 points. Notice they don't have to take them all the way across, they just have to get clearly onto the red. 5 points. Five points. And 5 points. Okay, they have the grid done. All 25 points. Now they're going to go on to dealing with the animals and the flags and so on. Let's see what their strategy is. Looks like their first part of the strategy is just to knock things off. Notice it doesn't matter which way they knock it off the platform. All that matters is that they get it off the platform. Looks like they're trying to push 3 of them off at once now. Okay, got one. One animal's off for 5 points. while this is going on, I'm going to talk to the timers right now. Timers, I'd like somebody to shout out for me after 4 minutes have gone by. Just say 4 minutes. After 8 minutes have gone by, say 8 minutes. And then at 10 minutes, of course, because there's a 10-minute limit on this. Notice this is a lot slower and a lot more tactical than the obstacle course. Okay, they got a second animal off for another 5 points. He's got the third animal by the hoop and bringing it over, trying to score. He's got 5 points for getting it off. And because notice that the arms are still poking over the white part, so technically that he doesn't have the 10 points yet for getting it on this other platform. Okay, 4 minutes have gone by. I have 10 minutes total. We're doing fine. Plenty of time. Looks like they're trying to punch the door open to get the flag in. There it goes. They got the blue flag. Another 5 points for the flag. Looks like they're going for the other animal now. Now it might seem counterintuitive, but they get no points for punching that second flag up. No points, so there's no sense in wasting time on it. They got one flag. That's what they needed. Now they're going to try to get another animal moved. They still have lots of time. Well, looks like they have this other octopus hooked and they're trying to bring it over to score. Okay, they got it all the way in. Now they just got to unhook. That one's going to be 5 points for off, and that one's going to look like a 10. I'm going to try to move the other one over a little bit now. Looks like. They still have plenty of time. And this event, this mission, it's better to go for more points unless there's unusual circumstances. Go for most points as you can get. Looks like you got that one. Yep, you got the other octopus now too. That'll be another 10 points. Now they got to decide what's next. They can go for the last two animals, or they can go for the water sample, or they can drive over and touch the wall and say they're done. Again, my encouragement for most folks is get as many points as possible. Notice there's a red water sample and a blue water sample. Because they hit the blue door, they have to do the blue water sample. They would waste their time if they're trying for the red water sample. So they get 5 points if they can get it off and under control and a foot away from the boat, quote unquote. Looks like they've got it hooked, they're trying to get it off. Oh. Eight minutes, they have 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Plenty of time. Keep working on this water sample. Get that 5 points. So you probably didn't hear the driver saying the robot's slowing down quite a bit, which means probably their battery is running a little flat. They'll want to recharge in the next half an hour so it's ready for the next run. That does happen. So what's the nacelle Wildcats, I think, are on deck, if I'm reading things right. That's good enough. You're seeing good enough. Okay, notice there's a little bit of rain, and they asked, I can't see, they can see well enough. This is still play on. What's that? Okay, time's up. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Time.
Yes.
Three, two, one, go! Okay, they're working on the first grid. And 5 points. Got the first one. And this is the first time these guys have run this course too.
I think.
Okay, second time.
No, it's our first time.
That's our first time, okay. There's the drivers are correcting me as she's driving. There's someone that can multitask.
I think our robot was made more for this one.
Okay, second grid. 5 points. Third grid, 5 points. 3, 2, 1, go. Mission course, 3, 2, 1, go.
That's right.
Left. Back. Yeah. Left. Right. Forward. Right. Forward.
5 points. On the gridiron. Got the first one. After the second one now.
Straight.
5 points. Got the second one. After the third one now.
Back. Straight. Left. Up. Left. Back.
Oh no.
Oh, notice? And you guys see what happened there?
That's not good.
The robot fell apart. Now, they're going to have to decide if can they try to do some wiggling to get some points, because they got another almost probably 8 minutes. Last year we had a team with one motor gone that actually did circles and was able to get some more points.
What in the world? Do your best, Cam. We glued it all together. Do you want me to go in? The glue must have been bad.
Wait, Karen. You got it. Karen, one of the pieces has like motor to go forward, and it also has one to go up and down on.
Notice how they're trying to problem solve in this disastrous thing here. They notice that one of the pieces has 2 motors on it, so they have a chance to try to get some more points. And frankly, every point's going to matter.
No. If you want to quit, no, we're not quitting. Left motor, Cameron. Cameron, left motor.
What do you think I'm trying to do?
So on deck should be Decatur C-squatch.
Go.
The wire is also
There's just one Look here, the other one's over there on the bench.
Now, here's the funny part about this. Had it been a deliberate choice to separate the robot to do two things at once, they would get penalized.
I can't get over there.
Early about how they.
This is
I don't know if you guys saw, but they lost a piece of foam first, and then the robot came apart. So it's really hard for them to come up too. One motor is hard to do if if the robot's too heavy.
If you want to stop,
This is the last run anyway.
you just say that. Yes, that'll be your stop.
Oh wait,
Cut up.
that piece of
Got hooked by the robot. There he goes again. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Oh, not quite. 5 points. Great. Now, the 5th gridiron, because he moved with the board, can't get points for that. Unless you guys tell me. Okay, you get the last one across with the robot. You get another 5 points. Round says yes. Oh, robot is now in 3 big parts. Each one has their own motor. This has got to be the star of the show. I'm sure on the video that's going to be produced, it's going to be a big deal. This is great. 30 seconds remaining. 30 seconds. Okay, let's hug 2 or 3.
I think it's done.
He said, let's get them together. Let's put them together. Okay, coming down to the end of time.
Now, is it stuck?
It's stuck.
10 minutes.
Oh.
10 minutes, time's up. Come on, everybody. Nice job. Scorekeeper, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. We're getting a 3rd mission course run in this window of beautiful sunshine. Oops. Careful, don't pull on that cord. Five. Got the first grid across, 5 points.
Good. Up. Rotate. You got it. Turn. Cut. Up. Go up. Go up.
5 points. Second grid across.
Actually, up.
What?
Up.
5 points. Third grid across.
Okay, you actually gotta take my advice. I'm saying stuff for a reason.
5 points. Fourth grid across.
It doesn't go up. I told him.
5 points. Fifth grid across. They have 25 the grid. Got the complete score. Now let's see what they're going to go for next.
Try knocking up that one star to your left. Go back. Go up. Good. Yep, good.
Looks like they're going for pushing animals off. Okay, one squid is off for 5 points. One starfish is off for 5 points. That's hard to do. They actually had the starfish without the hook, hooked kind of. That's really hard to do. Four minutes have gone by. Lots of time, got 6 minutes left. The other starfish is off for 5 more points. Okay, they hooked one of the squid. I'm going to try to take it over and place it in the other banner. So I got 5 points for getting it away from that shelf. Now they're going to try and get it over onto the other platform. So notice they've got it on the other platform, but there's still, some of the fingers are leading on the white stuff, so they got to get a little farther on. Okay, I can't see. Look, yeah, 10 points. They got 10 points for getting it onto the other platform. Now what are they going to do? Looks like they're going to try to punch one of the doors. I have a running score right now, I think, of 55. 55. And that's correct according to the scorekeeper. Looks like they're going to try to pick up another animal to move it over to the other grid. We've got a little over 2 minutes remaining. A little over 2 minutes remaining. Okay, there's 8 minutes now. 2 minutes to go. Definitely trying to get that door going. Five points, they got the flag. The blue flag. So there's 60 points now.
I gotta move it.
I can see.
I can't.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to do it. Right. Actually, maybe go for the circle. Just drag it into the other. Good. Go for the one side.
Okay, they do have the other Seastar got a hold of it. What's that?
10 minutes.
10 o'clock, or 10 minutes, excuse me. Time's up. 10 o'clock, time's up. Time's up, okay. Three, two, one, go. Group one. Group two. Group three. Group four. Group five. Surface. That is 32 seconds. Group one out. Back to group five. Back to group four. This one, under the wall, at the surface. Fine. Three, two, one, go. There's our third shot at the mission course. And they've hooked the first one, pushing it across. 5 points.
Up. Up.
Five points. They've got two of them so far. Going for the third one. 5 points. Got the third one. They're going for the fourth one now.
Left.
So,
5 points. Got the fourth one. After the fifth one now. 5 points. They got all 25 points on the grid. Now they're heading over towards the animals.
Down.
Going for a flag, it looks like. And they got the flag. 5 points for the flag. Now it looks like they're going for the water sample. And they've got it off, and they got a foot away. They got 5 points for moving the water sample away from the tree. Now they're going to come over here and try to put it on the red hook, it looks like. Nicely towing. And across.
Up.
Okay, they've got a really good run going. They're going to get, looks like they're...
Up.
Are you trying to get the zip tie or the rope on? Trying to get the zip tie or rope? Right? Up. Got it?
'Kay, it's getting a little rainy, but we're still going to continue. I think this is still a good run.
Down. Down. There you go. I think you have it. Up. You got it? Yes, you do. Should be able to.
You dropped it? Oh, no, you didn't. Up. More. Yeah, you lost it. Down. Down.
4 minutes now, so you got a lot of time, a lot of time.
Up.
'Kay, they got a foot away. They penned the water sample, so even if a wave knocks it off, the water sample counts for points. They got that 5 points. Now the only thing you have left to do is deal with the animals. Oh, and they've got one octopus that's off. I didn't see that go. And that's 5 points for one animal off.
Back.
Looks like they're going for the other octopus. Okay, that second octopus is off for another 5 points. The spotter you're supposed to be talking to him. Okay, they've got the Seastars.
Back. Up.
Okay, that one's not touching the outside, so that one counts for 10 more points. They booked that next octopus, bringing it over.
Forward and up. Back. You lost it.
Okay, that octopus is not quite in, and it can't be touching the white outer barriers either. So far, it still only counts for 5 points.
Just up. Down. Back. Forward a little bit.
Now, coaches, we're all each mission course. Each team's only going to get one run on the mission course. Okay, so I heard him say he's completely stuck. It's his call, but what he can say is, I'm stuck, I want diver assistance. If he says that, they take a 2-minute penalty, and then the diver will unstick him, and then put the robot back about where it is so he can continue on. He's got a call for a... We also lost the propeller now, which often happens when you get wrapped up. Diver's assist. I would like you to pause the timer.
What, Steve?
Is that a my fault? No, that's entirely the propeller. I think the PVC. It's because if you look around the PVC pipe,
And the other thing is we want to
okay.
and some, whatever you're not using, and okay, go ahead.
See it propelling. Don't get the water down the back of your shirt.
Let's see where the...
So there's a propeller in the water. Anybody see where it is?
I see it.
Where?
You're
Now, here's propeller. What shall we do?
Give him, oh, you can put the robot back about where it got tangled. The propeller you can give to him.
Yeah, I think that, okay.
I guess I could take it.
So you guys get ready to turn back on.
Yeah, there's about where it was.
Okay, you set it there.
And here is
And the propeller.
propeller.
Okay, so the ruling on the field is that, first off, the robot has to go back to where it was tangled up. That's as close as we can get it. Secondly, a propeller came off. Ruling on the field is, give the propeller over here. If they can drive the robot back over there, once I say time in, and then put the propeller back on somehow, they're welcome to do that, to use up their time if they want to, okay? So, gotta wait. Okay, timers, are you ready to restart? Okay, how much time was there, how much time was?
There was diver assist started at 7 minutes 38 seconds.
Got it, okay, thank you. 7 minutes, 38 seconds is when the diver's assist started. It's gonna restart. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1, restart. So 7:38, and it's gonna keep on counting. They can continue to try and go for planks with the propeller off. It is legal for them to come over and repair the robot if they want to, but they gotta drive it over here to repair it. Ten minutes, time's up. Three, 2, 1, go. Move 1. Move 2. Move 3. Move 4. Move 4. Move 5. Surface, coming back. Okay, back through 5. Okay, move 4. Move 3.
Go for the wall. Make sure you have to surface. Hit it at the surface.
Time. Three, two, one, go. The mission course, this is Liberty, going for mission course. The points to beat right now are 70 points. I got 5 points for one grid. Another 5 points for second grid.
Try your best not to tangle the tether.
I can't get hooked up in this one.
Nice.
5 points, third grid. That doesn't matter, they got it. If they pull it back, it's no big deal. They got the points already.
You're at a minute. Turn back.
Be careful.
Grid number 4, 5 more points. Going for the last grid.
Move down. Back by a robot and
What's our time?
you're at a minute 30. Lower and forward.
5 points, they got all 5 grids for 25 points.
Okay, I gotta get it.
I'll see if they're going to go for animals or go for flags or what they're going to do.
Okay, so I'm gonna go clear my tether. Pull in. I wanna go around this side.
Good idea.
Good one. That's too much.
You're stuck on the back
This
loop.
is exactly what I was trying to stop from happening.
All right, go back and go from that way.
Okay, nice job. They got themselves untangled there.
Let out.
You're at 2 minute 30.
Okay, I'm gonna need spotting for
Okay,
this.
you want to go to your right. You got an octopus.
Okay, they've hooked an octopus. They're going to try to bring it over to the, they got 5 points for getting it off of the platform.
Make sure to get to the third one.
Let's see how we do.
Oh, we're done. Okay, you got it.
Bingo.
Okay,
Go.
they looks like they got one
Go up.
octopus right on top of the rock. Nice job. That's a happy octopus.
Alrighty, I'm gonna need spotting.
Are you going for the flag?
No, I'm going for the second octopus.
All right, go down and you got it hooked. Go up. Oh no, you down by a robot. Turn to your left. Go back a little bit. Go back. Turn left. Go. All right, my visibilities.
Okay, they got the red flag for 5 points.
Right. Turn left. Turn left. Keep turning left. You're stuck on. Okay, you got it. Keep going straight. Keep going straight. You got it hooked.
They've hooked the second octopus.
Oh, you just dropped it.
And they dropped it.
That's
So
alright.
they got
it's still
5
up.
points
It's still
for
up.
getting it
Turn.
off of the platform.
Go up. You've got it hooked again.
And they hooked it again. Nice job. I'm going to try to get it over the grid and get it over.
Alright. Third one and lower.
Okay.
Try
4
to
minutes
wipe
have
it
gone
off.
by, and they got lots of time.
Get off, you little bugger.
He's trying
You're
to
at
talk
4
the
minutes.
octopus into leaving. Let him go. He doesn't want to let go.
You're at 4 minutes. All right, you've got it off. What are you gonna go for now?
Okay, they got a second octopus.
I'm gonna hit that starfish.
All right, you got this. Go turn right, and wait, turn right just a tad bit more. Back by an inch, forward by an inch, and turn right. All right, and now go up. You got it.
Okay, they're working on the Seastar. They got it off for another 5 points. Third animal off the platform is 5 points, and they're trying to bring it over here.
And you got that off.
They,
Yeah, right here is good. It's not touching any of the things.
It's not off my hook though.
Oh wait, try to lower. Lower yourself. Lower the robot.
You're at 65 points, man.
Is it clear?
No, it's not. I'd suggest lowering the robot and then taking the hook out that way.
Got him.
You've got it off.
It's clear.
okay, they've got the third animal off the platform and onto the other grid.
You're at 520.
Oh, that buoy's gonna be a pain.
You're caught on a buoy. Try to go back and get unstuck because that's gonna be a problem.
Okay. What's the time at?
You're at 530.
I'd like any other team here to pay attention. This is really good communication going on over here between the spotters and the driver.
Alrighty, that starfish is gonna be a problem. I'm gonna make one run for it. If not, I'll get the water sample.
I'm gonna give you 20 seconds for that.
Did
Okay.
I just pop it off?
I'd say just try getting it off the platform and then come back for it later.
I'm gonna swipe it backwards.
Okay.
Okay, they're working on getting the last animal off the platform.
I think you almost lower, go.
Come on.
Go behind it once more.
Come on, you little booger.
And you gotta be careful not to pull it off with their cord.
Right. Now just go forward. Lower yourself as much as possible. Oh, it's caught on the tether. Go forward. Okay, it's caught on the tether. Move on to the water sample.
Okay. There was no penalty there yet, so they're good, whatever they want to do.
Okay, moving to water sample. We have a red flag.
Yes.
So they have
Take
a
it
red
from the
flag,
front
so they have to
area.
do the red water sample.
All right. Lower yourself. You're on the blue. Okay. Back a little bit. Okay, and now turn to the right. Go back a little more. Okay, you have it hooked, and now just go forward. I can't. Okay, you've got it. You've got it.
Come off.
Let's see what's happening. Alright, I think you have it, and you're just caught on the. Okay, you've got it.
Okay, that's 5 points for getting the water sample, the correct water sample off of the tower.
You're at 730.
Now they're going to try and put it on the hook over here.
Alright, up. Turn.
Going really slow with this one.
Alright, back. Go up. And forward. You've got it. Oh, no. Turn to the right. Right, and forward. Got it. You got it. Now lower. Forward and lower.
8 minutes, they got 2 minutes to go. Lots
Forward
of time.
Nice.
And they got the water sample on the hook for another 5 points.
Nice. Now try to go for the star.
The only thing they have left to do is go after that last star.
You're 8:15. You're doing great.
I want to hook it on the part that's kind of sticking off,
I see.
and I'm not exactly sure how to do that.
I'm also not sure. I'm okay.
Can I come up and pull it? This
Okay,
way?
actually, I have an idea. Go. Oh, you got it. You're hooked onto it. Look up.
Where?
You're hooked onto the edge of it.
Okay, they got the last animal
no.
off for 5 more points.
Oh.
They're now
See-
in first place.
See if you can get it back. Okay. Oh, you were hooked onto it. Okay, go forward. No, go back. Oh, are you going from the underneath angle? Okay.
Get out of there.
So these guys are working on it, and it is okay to push that star across if that's what they end up doing. That's okay in our tournament, not on the national tournament. First they got to get it out of
I'm
there,
not
and
sure
they're,
how
they're
to-
hooked behind a tree.
I'm gonna say, turn to the robot's right. Turn it right. Or left. Forward. Right.
30 seconds.
30 seconds to go on the official clock. 30 seconds.
Come here, you.
Ooh. Oh, you almost had it. Keep trying that angle. You're about to flip it over. Try going through the underneath angle again. You might be able to get it from underneath.
Well, the problem is we have 30 seconds and we have to carry the whole thing. So I'm gonna clear the tether.
10 time. 10 minutes is up.
Okay.
Hey, good job. Top score.
Nice. Great communication. Thank you.
3, 2, 1, go. Three, two, one, go.
All right, down. Yeah, you got it.
5 points for grid 1.
All right, down a bit. Yeah, you got it.
5 points for grid 2. 5 points for grid 3. 5 points for grid 5. Again, notice that one pause the time right now, please? We're gonna wait for it to clear just a little bit. Drivers, are you ready? Timers ready? 3, 2, 1, go! One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, after 5, after 4, after 3, after 2, after 1, time. Three, 2, 1, go. There's grid number 1 for 5 points. Grid 2 for 5 points. Grid 3 for 5 points.
Oh, watch it. Back up. Forward, up, back.
Yeah, but not completely right here. No.
Grid 4 for 5 points. And grid 5 for 5 points. They all have 25 points on the grid. Now let's see what they're going to do next. Looks like they're going for a starfish. Oh, and octopus, and another octopus. And they also pushed, so they got all 4 animals off the shelf.
They both dropped.
And nothing on the other shelf yet.
That one needs to go, that one more.
Okay, looks like they have one starfish good. It looks like they have one octopus, looks good. The second octopus looks good.
In behind, push it out, perhaps? Or no, not. You gotta go in now.
And they got to go into the grid to try to get that other one. And they hooked it already. And
Is it touching?
No, it's not. It's not. We got like a centimeter though.
the fourth starfish looks good right now. Anything could bump it, so it's touching, so they got to be careful. Notice that they wrap themselves around the trees, and now they unwrap themselves.
The blue one's already up.
Okay, the blue one somehow came up. You're gonna have to hit the red one, gentlemen. Unless you guys put it up.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, they put it up. Blue one's up. Sorry. Okay, they've got the blue water sample.
Starfish is still good.
Can I get clarification, Ref, that's not touching?
Talk to me.
Is the starfish that doesn't have the hoop, is it touching?
Ready for time? Time.
Time. What's the time? What's the time?
3 minutes.
3 minutes even? 3:00. Okay. So that's not touching. They got all four animals. Looks to me like 100 points plus 3 minutes would be a bonus of 10 points, I think. So that was by far a good score. That's a perfect score and a big bonus.